Are you live?
Yeah.
Facebook live?
And I got an instrumental and a mixed record.
Look at my mouth.
Rich? No, I didn't know they
You have Fantasis for yourself?
Sierra?
Is that too?
Oh, there's a power outage coming next Tuesday.
Yeah, one day, right?
Yeah.
The second time I did this.
Boys, today are raised. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm chewing everything.
I got promise, Sierra. I need instrumental though.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I'll pick one.
Okay.
I'll just pick one.
You got 2 minutes.
Let's pick one.
All right. But Drake,
They're yummy.
Oh my God, they're actually commenting about you eating. Oh my goodness.
What do I do anymore?
is this the second record or the first one?
The second one.
Okay, so go ahead and talk. There's nobody behind y'all that wanted for 3 hours, so okay. So you're not pressured to do all you two, it's up to y'all.
Well,
Go with the flow.
we don't want to
If the crowd is there, you stay, whatever.
crowd night.
You gotta tell you 1 minute, 30 seconds. Some quick, come down.
I was looking at the morning. That's what I was
Oh, yeah.
doing.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
I can see now.
1 minute.
5 seconds, 1 minute, 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still the original time that it counts down to total, you know, the rating.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I was looking
Yeah,
at the
the rating,
ring.
yeah, hard to judge, right?
Well, let's talk about that. I don't know.
How much time on the discussion to be? So we try to gauge it. Till 9:30?
So not that, like maybe a couple of, not that long.
Well, it's 7:24, so make it 6 minutes.
Okay.
30 seconds.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Hey, and we're back. This is the SistaHood with Laurent on Radio and Lady Bex. We're here live from New York, and this is the SistaHood, and we're talking today about emotional, well, not emotional, but distress and emotional stress. Exactly, that's part of it too. Talking about stress and how to relieve the stress. And before we left, we were discussing one way is that's exercise, right? I think we always bring up exercise, but you know what? We need to continue that conversation on exercise and how it's very important in eating healthy and everything. But the exercise keeps us moving, right? And not only is good for our mentally, yeah, I'm doing it, mentally, but also physically. Okay, so relieving stress exercise is wonderful. A lot of people go to yoga. They say yoga is very, it is awesome. You said it like you just made love to it or something. That's a turn around.
So awesome.
People go to yoga to relieve stress. Now, I'm a little opposite. I do my own little, I'm going to call it yoga. Different positions that I have learned at home. Right, you know, I told you guys that I work at home. That's like the best thing for me. And I put the music that I choose, which is something like this that goes in the background. And I do like, you know, a couple of positions that I've learned, I've seen on Instagram. I've, you know, gone to a couple of classes, and it does reduce the stress. Just when you're in the position, I forgot it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's where you're just lying down flat
Yeah.
and you just breathe. Oh my God, that is wonderful. And I think that is definitely something that we can all do. It's not a hard position just to lay down, right? And listen to yourself breathe. I think also just breathing and listening to yourself breathe, it also releases stress.
And knowing how to breathe, right? Because if you breathe like this, that's not really breathing. Your shoulders should not be moving. Your stomach should be.
Okay.
Breathing in and just breathing out. Once your stomach goes out, and then push it back in, that's your real deep breathing. People don't know how to breathe anymore. We tend to start hyperventilating.
Right.
Not breathing. And I don't know how many of you guys went to Lamar's classes out there. If you have any children, they do teach you how to breathe and breathe in through those pains. So similar to breathing through your stress and taking a quick 5 minute or 7. I used to count to 7. Deeply breathe in and count down to 7. You have the Apple Watch, which I don't have on right now. It actually gives you the time to stop and breathe. We need to take that mental break to just breathe, to release some of those stresses and those hormones that we have, those stress hormones. Breathe and releasing some of those things out of you.
How to breathe. That's something that you need to Google. You need to practice doing that. I know if you have a Fitbit, like I do, which I'm actually not wearing, if you're on Facebook Live with us right now, just gotta go ahead and go under DNAradio.net, and you'll see that I do not have my Fitbit watch.
My Apple Watch.
But that also gives us a technique on how to breathe, and that's a wonderful thing to relieve stress. Also, I find for me is I love music, right? I love music. I love instruments. I love all that sound. I love sound. And so for me, I love to listen to music. And music that maybe not everybody listens to. One of my favorite singers is Nina Simone. And she has a couple of songs on there that is absolutely amazing. And just listening to the sound of her voice in my own state of quietness releases stress. So that's something that you guys can do too. Okay?
Yeah, music. Also, for me, listening to music, getting in the tub, relaxing, takes away a lot of the stress.
Bubble baths?
Bubble baths. The grief and Epsom salt baths.
Really?
Yeah, I sit down and just the lavender, the smell of the lavender while you breathing.
Sisters, we have to learn how to do that.
Yes.
You know, if you have a tub, you don't have a tub, but hopefully you have a tub. Hopefully y'all have a tub. You got a stand-up shower, that's okay too. But if you do have the great a tub to relax in, Epsom salt, right? The lavender one?
The lavender one.
That's that's what people give lavender to relieve stress. This is DNAradio.net. We are live. Call us if you like. Discuss this wonderful topic. Relieve stress amongst our Black sisterhood. The phone number to call us in is 917-727-8020. Here you go for our Facebook Live.
It's 917-727-8020. Your nails are really nice.
Thank you. That's just
Time out to think. You gotta take some time out for yourself, guys, to think it through. Time to self-reflect.
Why is my
Just one of them days.
what else, quick?
That's why I need the one record or 2 records. 1 or 2. One.
One.
One record.
Because it's 9:30.
happens at 9:30?
Music's not chords.
Just awesome.
What's up? What am I doing?
I said put it on. Yours.
Oh, mine?
You go 30.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember that stuck in my stomach again.
Cold water releases stress too. Drink a cold water, Polar Spring.
Product placement.
So then you got some people eat chocolate for stress. You got me eating chocolate crackers.
All right.
More commercials, more commercials.
All right. They're delicious too. You know, I'm gonna do my hair something. Just wanna be.
I know I can't sing, but
You know what?
I relieve stress by doing karaoke.
Word up. That high five. That's our family
Karaoke?
right there. Yo, we love karaoke. Shout out to our family. We love karaoke.
So if you know me and you're my friend on Facebook, I'm always online doing karaoke. You know I can't sing, but I'm like,
Hey, what's up, Facebook Live? If you are listening, download DNAradio.net. DNAradio.net right now. Download it. I'm on the SistaHood right now. What's up to everybody on my Facebook Live right now? I'm not gonna give that name out, but what's up that you're there? I see you. I see you, but you left. I see you came back. Come on back. Listen to us. We are on DNAradio.net. Hey, what's up, cuz? My cuz got me. Is there from
call us.
Mississippi? No,
917
Tennessee.
727.
Lord, let me know. Shout out. I want to shout out where you at.
60. Call us. Tell us how you deal with
Welcome.
stress.
We're live on the radio.
You can type,
Tell us some of the
you can
things
type
you
the
do.
number on Facebook.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. Okay.
Tell us some of the things you do to deal with stress. Stress doesn't go away overnight, right? We all have stress. But what do we do to help support us?
Thank you for tuning in, honey. The SistaHood live every Friday. Tell your friends. Ooh, we're live right now. Oh. And we are back. This is The Rock on the Radio and her cuz.
Lady Bex.
You know what? I want to say, it says, ooh, DNA. We never heard our DNA sound. This DNA sounds sexy. What's going on? all we hear is, ooh, DNA. You know what?
I'm just missing those kids, you know?
Let me get a radio drop.
I get a radio drop.
That says, ooh, The Rock. No, I don't want the chick to say that sound. Let me get that together.
The SistaHood, you so sexy.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Listen, if you are a gentleman and have a really nice voice,
Deep voice.
on the Rock Lewis Instagram. Show me a picture first. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
Lady Bex. Oh, Lady Bex. 123 on
Supposed to be the
Instagram.
sisterhood.
SistaHood. We need a SistaHood.
Yeah, we need to see. I think we got one too. Shout out to her when I'm gonna give her a call later on tonight to do a little radio drop for us. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. This is Lil Rock on the radio with Lady Bex, and we're talking about coping with stress. A lot of us have a lot of stress, and if you have anything that you want to share, please call us. Call us right now. We are live on the radio. We are accepting all calls. We'll keep it clean. Here we go. Our number right now is 917-727-8020. We are live on the radio right now.
Again, that's 917-727-8020. Live on the radio.
If you're watching us now on Facebook Live, we have like 3 different Facebook Lives going on right now. You see all the papers moving. That's how we do things here. Okay, that's how we do things on the system. But we are multitaskers, right? Taskers?
Multitask.
Yeah, multitaskers.
Yeah.
At the end? Okay, great. And we're talking about dealing with emotional stress right now. I'm sorry, I keep on saying emotional stress. Maybe that's they're trying to tell me something.
Stress can be an emotional roller coaster, right? Because we stress about one thing, and then we tend to look at other things as well, and try to place our stress on other people. Sometimes we do that instead of learning how to cope with our stress and doing things that can assist us with that.
Right.
For me, dancing, karaoke,
Yes.
Bikram yoga. Like, I'm a big fan of Bikram yoga. It's hot. It's, you're doing all the little stands and the little not stands, that's what it's called, positions. And then, like Laurent said, when you lay down on the floor, the last part of it is lay down and then all of a sudden the windows open and all this air starts to flow throughout the room.
That
And it
sounds,
feels amazing. You gotta come with me one day.
I do.
Gotta hit me up. Gotta come.
I want to come. So, guys, we're talking about releasing stress, and we discuss exercise, but also, guess what? Drinking water. Drinking a glass of water sometimes can release stress, and we have some water here.
Oh, it's
You
spring
know,
water.
always, and that helps. The water does so many things to the body. I don't have to explain all that. You guys know it's better to drink this than to drink some iced tea.
Yep. And I learned today you should be drinking half your body weight. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my weight out there, but I gotta drink a lot of water. I was like, what? You know, sometimes we don't realize that we do drink so much. So
Yeah.
if you got phones and you got your iPhones, your Androids, there's an app that you can actually upload the amount
Really?
of water you drink per day, so you can see if you're meeting
I
that.
think that's my Fitbit does that.
Yep.
You know, I think my
It
Fitbit.
might
Okay, if you go to-
rest,
go to
right?
DNAradio.
Yes. Supports as well. You need to get plenty of sleep. That
So
feels-
sleep and water help release stress. What's up to my Facebook Live right now? And Facebook Live in 3 different directions right here. If you would like to chime in on our discussion right now, if you are a medical professional and would like to give us some advice right now, it's
Hey, there's a problem.
the US of A and also the around the world, we're global, DNAradio.net. So if you want to give us some hints and some advice on what else things we can do to relieve our stress, please do that. The benefits of drinking water, though. Sometimes our sense of stress can come from a physical response to caffeine overdose. Let me tell you something. I love alcohol. And I think we do that to give us energy, right? And caffeine is very addictive. And so we do that to just to keep our bodies going and energetic and everything, just when we're always so tired. And a lot of us women are, you know, we're multitaskers. We get things done, but it involves a lot of sleepless nights or not that many hours sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So we try to get energetic and get coffee and drink coffee, and then it creates stress. So something we probably need to stay away from, actually. Although I love my Dunkin' Donuts, and they got the mobile app going on too. They know how to get me. You know what I'm saying? They definitely know how to get me.
I love you like the coffee. I love my teas. My teas have no caffeine.
Really?
But I'm like obsessed with it. So peppermint tea for me,
Oh,
and
that's
water
great.
in the morning that's my
See,
caffeine.
it's better you listen to her than me.
Wakes
I'm
me-
going about coffee.
That peppermint tea wakes me up early in the morning.
Does it?
You know, even when you go in, even your bathtub, when you get in the shower, knowing how to in the morning time, using that peppermint soap. I use peppermint soap in the morning. Just
That's
wakes me up
bonus?
like,
That's the
Sure,
bottom
yep,
peppermint soap?
yep.
That joint
Wakes
makes
me
you get
up.
cold, your nose is clear after that. Your chest is clear, everything. You got a little cough, Dr. Bonnet soap. You know what? I think it even says in that soap, that's like scripture verses
Yes.
and everything. It even says on there, like, releasing, it relieves
the
stress.
toxins that have stress in it.
So there's some soaps out there. Let us know.
Some oils.
I see a lot of people on my Facebook Live. I guess you guys are watching.
No, that's the one thing. I don't see none on mine right now, but it's all good.
It's all good. We want you guys to chime in. Let us know. Thank you for letting me know that you're listening. Send me a text. If you want any shout outs, I'll do that too, because I'm happy that you're listening to us and you're supporting the cause. And you're trying to empower the state of Black womanhood right now. And you are being a contributor to that by listening to this show right now. We are talking about dealing with emotional stress.
Emotional
Oh my
stress.
God. I keep on saying
Because
emotional
you
stress.
want to focus on the emotions. We can, because stress has a lot to do with it. That's fine.
Talking about emotional stress will bring on the stress.
And also, we as adults, if we don't know how to deal with our stress, how can we teach our kids how to deal with stress? There was a comedian that came out to my professional development, and he said, as a young child,
Yeah.
7 years old, why does he have to be stressful to know
Word
what
up.
type of bills that his parents can't afford
Oh my
to pay,
gosh.
right? So that stress alone as a child,
Yeah.
to be listening to that is stressful for kids.
Okay.
So us as adults, we have to learn how to cope with our stress so that we can teach our children how to cope. I know for me, like,
That's very important.
yeah,
It's very important. What? It is very important. I'm
saw your face. It's very
It
important.
is very important.
So we have the camera right in our
All my
face.
kids just came right in our
Yeah.
my face.
So we tend not to, and then they grow up as adults and not knowing how to deal with their code. So this forum is to help us, right, know how to deal with our stress
Right.
so that we can give it out to our community. And you guys are our community.
Right. Right, right. Thank you very much for listening out there. You guys are, I see you guys on my Facebook Live. What's up? I appreciate you guys here. What's up to my girl D Black that's out there in the A listening? Shout out to everyone else that's listening. If you want to shout out, just let me know. D Black is my sister best friend, so I'm gonna shout you out.
So also, when LaRock said that she wanted to do this show about stress, it's crazy because I carry a little stress card in my pocket.
Do you now?
Day in and
Show
day
that to
out.
everybody. Then just
Day in, day out.
We showed all the Facebook Lives that are right now in every corner of the studio.
So I carry this in my pocket. It's like a little dot that you're supposed to put on your arm in the middle of, not your arm, your fingers, and the what do you call this? Between your thumb and your index finger. And what this does is it's like a motion. Remember back in the days when we was like younger, they had the mood rings, the mood watches, whatever you can imagine, mood chains. Okay. Now they have the mood dots. So you put the dot, you can continue to use it. You put it in the middle of your finger, your index finger and your thumb, and it actually goes through the colors. So purple represents very stress, orange is stress, green and yellow is unsettled, green is thinking, dark green is relaxing, purple is calm, and dark purple is very calm. So it's like a quick note to myself when I'm stressed out at work, because what I have to do at work to calm myself down. Like, you have to have that mental break. You know how sometimes we take a mental day off of work? Well, some people do. I'm not gonna put that on my business. Some people do. I don't. When I used to work in a stressful environment, I did. But we gotta have that quick time when we get up and all the people who work at desks. Yeah. Right. We need to get up and we need to walk around, and while we're walking around, keeping the circulation done. Right. Then circulation, your body start hurting, your knees start hurting. I'm young. I don't know about you. You young?
I'm pretty young.
I'm trying not to have bad knees.
I'm pretty young with a couple gray hairs.
So
I
for me,
tell you that.
my quick calm and reminder myself. My shoulders hurt from heavy bags I carry.
My shoulders hurt.
Day in and day
And
out.
everything. I showed everything. So things do hurt, but I think also those pains that we do experience does come from stress. I know that I think a doctor told me that one time. I got pain in my shoulder. I don't even know why, but that was stress. And so right now we're talking about the causes of stress, and now we're trying to figure out how can we relieve some of the stress. We want to live longer and we want to live happier. And stress does not create happiness, okay? It does the opposite, okay? Sadness, and then sometimes it could lead, it could lead to death, and that's very important. Heart disease, heart failure,
number one
killer. You know what I'm saying?
Number one
Black women, I think heart disease is number one killer black women, right? Listen, I'm not a doctor. I listen to a lot
but
of
I think it's the number one killer for people in general, heart disease.
Is it?
Specifically to people of color. But it is heart disease. So we gotta. So stress doesn't come only to women, right? Stress comes in all forms.
Right.
So we as a people need to know what are some of the things that we have to do to release some of those stresses. And know what you can do to release your stress.
Right.
For me, like I said, it's karaoke. It's dancing.
I love karaoke.
I don't know how to sing, but that's what I do.
We don't know how to sing, but that's all right.
It is. It's fun.
And we're amongst
laughing.
This is DNAradio.net. We are live from New York, and this is the Rock Corner Radio.
The Lady Bex.
With Lady Bex over there. Thank you for tuning in. It's awesome, right?
DNAradio.net. DNAradio.net. You are so in there, dude. DNAradio.net. DNAradio.net. You are so in there, dude.
Is your cooking? Sure. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in on Facebook Live. Talking about Facebook Live. Oh, we're here. We're Facebook everywhere. It's here, it's there, it's there. We're on live. We're out there. What you can do right now, you can go right onto your page and just share this, right? You can share this. I'm eating a cookie. What makes me happy? I'm sorry.
Make sure you listen and tuning in to DNAradio.net, where you can listen to the song selections that we're playing, right? So we like LaRock and I said, we like listening to music. So we put some music out there for you guys to take away what that stress, give your mind away from that stress.
Listening to music is dope, okay? What type of music do you listen to relieve that stress? I told you before, I love Nina Simone. Love Nina Simone. Her voice is magic. Stevie Wonder.
I was listening to a song yesterday. I was like just playing in my house. I was playing in my house and I was listening to a powerful song. I forgot the name of the song, but I'm gonna get it later on and put it on the air. I mean, not on the air, but yeah, maybe next week we'll put it on the air. Next week is my birthday week.
All right, we're about to party up in here.
Party next week.
You're gonna see us dance. Let me tell you, Lady Beth and I, we're like the same person.
My birthday show. Last week was Lamont's birthday show.
Yes, it was.
Next week is my birthday show. Tune in.
Do it again.
You might see us in here doing some yoga moves.
We can do that. You know, we're not professional yoga-ists. Instructors. Wait, what do you call it?
We might
Yoga instructors, not yoga-ists. It's not a word.
So we might do some of the things we've learned on the show. So if you want to know some breathing techniques, you know, we might do some breathing techniques.
We're just gonna
might do some.
look it up. Dancing. I didn't say that. When we go back on the air, I'm gonna say dancing. Dancing is my release.
Dancing.
Oh my God. It's definitely my release. I love that. Thank you for guys tuning in. Are we people live?
If you're on the air,
I don't know. I have lots of people here, but they're not showing their live. It's probably
but it's telling you to add them. They're not.
It says Lauren is watching. Bring them on camera.
Please take away from here.
No.
None of this.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on 3 different outlets.
DNA. So download, look on my Facebook page. We're on Facebook Live on the big screen. So come on, log in, ask your questions.
I don't know what it says that.
DNAradio.net.
I'll look on here.
Huh?
My BB shot, sure. I'm
Talking about stress and what can we do as a community to lower it.
Hey, who's saying that? Somebody's saying, hey, sis. I don't know who's saying it, though. Let me put the things on right. Oh, where's the phone?
It's on for your desk, isn't it?
Oh, it's not ringing.
It's not plugged in?
It's plugged in. It's not ringing. It's not even on.
Call us 917-727-8020. Call us and tell us how you deal with stress. We want to hear you. 917-727-8020. Like it's backwards. 8020.
Tune in to DNAradio.net. We are live. You can tune in anywhere in this world. So, sis, if you out there in, I think it was Seattle, go on to DNAradio.net right now. It's the Sisterhood. We are live. Feel free to call in. The number is 917-727-8020. I'll put it on there too.
Yes, sir.
It's plugged in. Nothing going on.
He was calling the other number. He was calling headquarters, not.
Oh, my bad. Okay, that's what I was
Well, let me see if
Call us 917-727-8020. The Sisterhood. Tell us what you do. Tell us what you do to release your stress.
Exactly. What do you do to relieve stress? We need to know. Help another sister out. If you are a medical professional and you do this for a living, for a living, a therapist.
Sorry.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, oh, we got it. Now you
Okay.
That's you now. That's
This
you.
is DNA
Oh, that's you?
Radio.
That's you?
This is the Sisterhood. You're live on the radio.
We were live already.
We're live on the radio. So see, our phone works. Our phone is ringing. Call us 917.
Are we on the air live?
727.
Oh, thank you. We'll probably be on the air live. Those are my peoples.
917-727-8020.
Oh.
917-727-8020. Call us. Look, I even got on my phone. Time for bed. Time for bed. Reminders. Put out reminders on our Facebook or on our phones on when to breathe. Remind us, guys.
You know what makes me happy?
Huh?
You know what makes me happy? So you know what makes me happy?
What makes you happy?
I'll tell you right now.
What makes you happy, Laurent?
I'm gonna show you right now. This lip gloss.
Your lip gloss?
You you ever find something that works for you so well? Can you see this? No. Right here. This makes me happy. Sorry. I'm not trying to be all sexy and stuff, but I just want my lips to look decent. I want to discuss.
Listen to Erica Badu right now.
Is she laughing, Erica Badu?
What can you know? What can you know? I told you,
Let me,
I like my karaoke. Can't sing, but it's time to save the world.
As much as we like karaoke, nobody can sing.
Post your questions on Facebook Live.
Anybody? Who's on yours?
Where?
No, on here.
Huh?
Who's on your thing? I'm gonna do this one right here.
What?
I'm gonna do that next.
Which one am I gonna do?
The one right after.
Huh?
But I'll let you move it.
What?
I'm not gonna move it. I'll let you move it. I'll let you move it because if I move it, you're gonna move mine.
Oh. What number is it?
Erica Badu, by the way.
What number is it?
You talking about 5? You screaming?
What?
Yes. See my shirt? Shout out to Marianne, rest in peace. That queen. So basically, it's the radio show. I don't know if you guys know I'm doing this. This is the SistaHood, and we are live, and you listen to us on DNA.
Lady Vex.
Lady Vex. We're live on DNAradio.net. If you know me, you know my number. Send me a text, know that you're listening. I appreciate that. Where's my phone?
What's up, Keisha Greyheart? We're talking about stress and learning how to deal with stress. What are some of the things you guys do to take some of the stress out of your life? So if you want to call us in at 917-727-8020. Again, that number to call in is 917-727-8020.
Oh, my phone's right there.
Share us on your page. It's the SistaHood.
Hey, what's up? This is DNAradio.net. You have logged on to your SistaHood.
SistaHood.
Rock on the radio with Lady Vex. We're live from New York. What's up to Jersey, North and South? What's up? What's up to the Bronx?
What's up? Don't forget the
I
Bronx.
would never
She's
forget.
always in Jersey.
I would
but
never
guess where
forget.
she hang out at?
Guess where I was born, yo?
The Boogie Down. Boogie Down. Give it up for the Boogie Down Bronx.
You get a clap for the Bronx?
Don't worry. I'm retired in Jersey. I'm not being your
That's crazy. He's from Harlem, so he's not going to really give any shout outs to the Bronx. So, anyway, we're live right now. We're talking about dealing with stress and how it affects us and what can we do to relieve the stress. And I have a great one right here. And it's one thing is, I like talking to myself a lot. And
What was you only answer yourself that? That's fine.
maybe I do answer myself that, which is really horrible. However, ask yourself, what do I want, right? So when you're in the midst of a stressful situation, it's easy to get stuck in a problem. When you do a laser focus on everything that has been going wrong, could go wrong, there's no bandwidth left for solutions, right? Or good feelings to sneak in. So you want to just focus on what do you want to do at the moment. So, like you're driving, right? And you're running, you see that gas light coming on.
That gas light. You keep on going.
And there is no gas station. It's like, I know I was going through Alabama this summer with my kids. I was driving from Selma to Montgomery. And I'll tell you one thing I made sure
And that gas.
is I had that gas because there's nothing more stressful when you're driving, especially in a place that you're not familiar with, and the gas light comes on. Now, it's so horrible that I do drive into the place.
And you say, I can make it. I can make it. I know my car. I know my car.
Man, that is stressful. Like, if you were tired, you were not tired now. Okay, that will wake you all the way up.
That ding.
You're right. You like, well, I got like 10 miles, right?
So, and then you think you know your car, right? So you continue. How many you stop? Like,
But then it tells you got 11 miles left.
I don't know about my car. Don't say that. I got an 08. My 08 just said thing. And I'm like, oh gosh.
That's stressful, right? So at the moment right there, you go, you know what, you should say, where can I find gas for my car so I can fill it up and just be stress-free until we get home. And so what else is next? What else can you do to release the stress?
So let's see. Say to yourself, if I can observe it, I'm bigger than that, right?
Okay,
So if you
yeah.
look at, so we're going to talk about take away from the gas tank, but if you observe, because it's your heart, what you can feel, your heartbeat pacing, right? Your head hurt, your eyes are red. I don't know for me when I'm stressed out, or I have a headache, my eyes are like
Definitely
super red. So I know that there's something going on. Think about it. In order to notice something, you must not be that thing, right? So you have to notice, you have to know those signs, know what stress looks like, know what stress feels like, because we all get the symptoms, but sometimes we ignore those symptoms.
You know what else? You know what else with stress that we know it affects the entire body. Some people do not sleep. I know that's something that does happen to me when I'm stressed about situations, especially if it does anything that has to do with my children. And this is like a serious stress when your child is sick. Like I feel like I can't, get my thoughts together. I have a son that has asthma, and that when he has an attack, and God forbid he has another attack, I thank God that he hasn't had one in a couple of years. I've kept, by the grace of God, it's been, controlled. But I know that the stress of your child being sick will just, changes everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to eat. I don't want to sleep. There's nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? So, what's so funny?
Sister Soldier.
Oh my God. I told about my child, she's laughing. I'm like, what's so funny?
Oh, no, not laughing at you. I'm laughing at somebody's Facebook Live comment.
But truthfully, that does stress me out when my children are sick. And I know that's a stress for any parent when that happens. With me, it hits me very hard because I feel like I don't want to be sick. You don't want your child to be sick. You don't want to see them sick. You don't want them to suffer. So that does me a lot of stress. And what can I do about that? Is I can pray. That releases stress for me. And also that breathing technique that we talked about. That does, at that moment, it really, you talk about it at that moment. That does release some stress.
Remind us of some of those things that make there on an attack. Right? So knowing our own bodies.
Right.
Also, what was I going to say? I was going to talk about how sometimes our stress, that's what I was going to talk about, because you keep saying emotional stress, how sometimes our stress leads to emotional outbursts, right? Sometimes we're so stressful that we become angry. Right? And we tend to not focus on what that stress is.
Oh my God.
The anger overpowers us. So I know for me, sometimes that happens. I can be so extremely stressed and you start yelling and screaming at everybody else because they don't understand that your bank account, you live from it's not even paycheck to paycheck anymore. You live from direct deposit. You look at that direct deposit like, oh,
do the 15th to the 30th.
You know what I mean?
Lord, let it come in.
So that stress alone,
$25 in your account. You got 5 more days.
Or you need tires. You drive a big car, your tires cost $1,500. You're going to get this $1,500. So that creates stress as well. So we got to tend to know what the stress is and how can we not allow ourselves to get to the point that we're so stressful that it becomes anger, right? Because I don't know anybody that's happy with stress.
I think that's what road rage is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a lot.
But you know what? I think road rage, the stress, that driving, especially right here in the New York area, is very, very stressful. And when somebody cuts you off, you really feel like you want to fight. You really got to get the senses back in your head to stay in your car. There's a lot of people out there who really get out of the car and start fighting people because they jumped in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they took your parking spot. Like,
oh, man.
Going around and you. So, how many of you guys, but if you drive out there, and if you're like me, I don't have patience. So I would circle around the block and keep circling, right? And then I come back around, this one person, it might be LaRock, she just pulled right at the spot. And I'm like, come on, you ain't, and then you get so upset because like, look, you ain't do the time. You didn't sit here. I was here since 7 o'clock.
Let me
You
tell
just
you.
pushed yourself right in the spot.
In this New York, New
Stress.
Jersey area, man, stress would just have you do things that are could be crazy. It could be absolutely crazy. I told you I was driving. I was getting out the car. I was getting out the car. True story. Getting out the car, and this lady behind me, someone did something to her, like either cut her off or something happened, and these two women started arguing in the street. They got their kids in the car. One jumped up the car and was like, "Yo, get out the car, let's go." Like, word? At 8:30 in the morning? Yeah, at 8:30 in the morning.
With her kids?
With her kids.
What, to fight?
Yeah.
Now, how is that an example?
I'm saying that was causing stress.
Oh, that caused stress? I know that would cause stress.
Not caused stress, but the stress got her out the car.
And her kids were in the car, so that made the kids stressful, right? Because now they're like, oh my.
The whole situation is, there was the stressful part of her getting caught, getting cut off, and then they just wanted to fight after that. Like, you're talking about, the emotional side of anger. That's why we have to breathe in, breathe out, woosah, or something, because we have us doing some crazy things.
Stress.
And no, that example was not about me. I will not get out the car trying to fight somebody.
No, I didn't think it was about you. I was just thinking, like, I thought you said that the mama and the kids came out the car. I'm like, good Lord.
Oh, no. Sometimes it can be bad about it too. Oh my gosh,
You should have let them fight. Oh, come on, man.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Babies in the car, had the bobo in his mouth.
Oh no.
It's real life. It's real life. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what's that show? I'm always looking at movies and shows.
So I'm like, just getting on.
That's how I relieve stress too. I look at movies.
Do you?
Yeah, like I can sit in the house and watch a movie all day. Like, if anyone knows me, they know. Like, I look at movies day in and day
How
out.
about The Color Purple? You watch that?
Color Purple?
That stresses me out.
I would look at The Color Purple.
I Color Purple. Color Purple stresses me out.
Like CSI.
That doesn't stress you out.
No.
That will make me sleep. Yo, you go to the post office and then you hand somebody a piece of paper and you walk out, the whole place goes up. Yo, that stresses me out.
Kelvin does not have me looking at movies. Thank you
Oh
very
my
much.
gosh.
Somebody on my Facebook said Kelvin has me looking at movies. I was looking at movies before I even met him.
Oh,
I just
gosh.
love movies.
Shout out to her husband. That's who she was shouting out.
Hi, Kelvin. How are you?
I'm going to shout out to
He's
my
in the gym right now, relieving
Yeah.
stress, because I might have stressed him out. He would drive me down
The
the radio
gym
show.
does it. The gym does it. What? I told that later. The gym does it. Exercise does it. Breathing does it. We're talking about, you just tuning in right now. You see it acting a little silly. Well, you have reached the SistaHood, and we are the SistaHood. This is the Rock on the Radio with Lady X, and we're live from New York. And this is DNAradio.net, and we're talking about how to cope with our, our stress. And I keep saying the word emotional stress, but maybe that's the stress that hits me. And also, we do play female music, and we have someone new. Great. Listen, real quick before I'm going to a new female artist right now, if you are a woman, if you are a black girl that can sing and that can do some spoken word, or you know some hip hop, and you want the music to be heard globally, you definitely can have that here. All you have to do is send us a clean, edited version of your song. Send it right to freeairplay@gmail.com. It's so funny.
I just see this like people sitting here.
I'm trying to do a come up. My bad. I'm so sorry. Larock. Lady X over here is laughing. I wonder what's funny. Anyway, like I was saying, I apologize. If you are to come up, ladies, okay? If you're a teenager and love to sing, you got yourself a little MP3, you want to spread that beautiful voice so the world can hear it, I want you right now, I want you to send it to freeairplay@gmail.com. We'll listen to it. We'll play it. We'll have our wonderful audience say if it's cool or not. This is the SistaHood on DNAradio.net. If you have music, DNAradio.net. If you have music and you would like us to listen to it, and also for the world to listen to us, I want you to send your MP3. It must be an MP3 though. Okay? Don't send anything else because we can't do it. So please send it to freeairplay@gmail.com. It is free. We want you to be encouraged. We want you to keep going. We want you to keep singing, recording, and send it to us, and everyone And this is DNAradio.net live.
Yo, this is Jason Chip with New York City Stand up.
I'm sitting laughing at somebody named P-Boy.
This is Jason Chip with DJ DNA. What?
Hey guys. Oh, hey guys, everybody.
P-Boy,
So
sometimes,
It's two different people. That wasn't the same person singing.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in on Facebook Live. I see everybody is saying what's up to me. This is my name is Laura, and I'm on the radio. This is DNAradio.net, and I'm with my cousin Lady Beth, and we do this here every Friday. We do this here. Every Friday, and we do this to empower Black women. Black culture, and you can discuss things that affects us, you know, in everyday life. You know, we know we deal with things a little differently, and things affect us a little differently. So that's why we're given this platform to share, and we are honored to do so. We think it's dope. I don't know about y'all.
Shirt button.
We still got
Oh, you need the shirt and the hat? What happened? You want my shirt and my hat? My elbow.
Anyway, if you guys want to call in, please call in. The number to call in is, right? You see it? If you want to call in, it is 917-727-8020, and you'll be live on the radio. It is, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. What time it is? So we're usually here from 8 to 10 o'clock every Friday. This is our fourth show. We are very excited and we feel very supported by
Oh yeah, we about to get the shirts and we're gonna have the shirts and our hats soon.
But
Yep, you're gonna go wear it to your shows.
We got another Facebook Live. Hello, we have not forgot about all our friends with Andy Lee. We don't forget about you guys. This is the Rock on the Radio with my cousin. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the whole situation. My cousin right here, Lady Bex, and the SistaHood.
So make sure you go.
Somebody's face. But thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Log in, call us.
But anyway, let me know about the show. Let me know
Call us at Facebook Live.
Give a shout out.
917
I'll be eating my drink.
727
I apologize.
8020.
Sorry. I'll put my napkin in there.
Hit up on Facebook.
Alright.
So every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m.
World premiere.
Facebook.
World premiere.
Oh, it is?
I don't know her name.
Wonderful. A face and feet, girl. I'm gonna make up on.
Huh?
But thank you. You know what it is? Let me tell you the secret.
Coconut oil.
My eyebrows, though. Okay. Go right to that. That's what it is. Oh, I'll go back on radio. Just take it back. This.
I'll play two
And
records.
look,
Rihanna's next.
all right. Oh boy. And we're back.
Yo,
Put us on your page. Put us on your page, P-Boy. Share us. SistaHood.
Queens and kings, stand up, New York City. This is G. Simone Chip,
You hear me?
DJ DNA. What?
Oh, that's close. Oh. Are we back on? No. Oh, wait. Oh, I'll put the headphones back. Still learning how to do this. But anyway, if you can just share this on your page and have people listen live. Yes, girl, my lip. We tell you about this lip gloss. Hold on. He said, "Well, your lip gloss is popping." Let me tell you something.
So putting that lip gloss on.
This is Rimmel. Is it Rimmel? How you pronounce it? London? I don't know. Hold on, can I see that? Yeah. Stay glossy.
Share me your page.
This is all natural. But I would like my face feet though. I want like makeup and the glorious thing. I want all that stuff. Don't you? I want all that. But I don't have time.
Dancing, that's what everybody's
Three
stressed.
kids are like, nope. That's what I that was all about. If you're just tuning in, this is, oh, hold on. This is the Rock on the Radio. Oh, there we go. Listening right now to Rihanna.
It's my father, Bob.
It's not ringing.
Hi, my father.
Different line, different line.
Hi, my
Studio.
Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate it. To everybody listening to Jersey. I know I was born in New York City, right? Jersey. Jersey.
And I'm at DNA, you're live on DNAradio.net.
Text him.
Text who?
My father.
You say pick him up.
I know.
Oh, you gotta pick them up?
From the mom.
Oh,
I'm hacking your pages. Your page is looking live.
I'm popping. Oh, we're about to mess everything up. What'd you do? Oh, that's too close. You don't want to be
Hacking her page.
right?
Sign on, DNA.
Tune in right now, DNAradio.net. I don't know if we're on right now. Can I tell? I don't want to finish. Yeah, but I want to know who's listening. How do I do that? Yeah, but it's not. Oh, that's how you do it. Hey, uptown.
Yeah, but they're using it.
That is, you know, you can see this, right? I told you about. You know what?
917-727-8020.
Oh,
917-727-8020. Call in. We're gonna answer your questions. We need your help. How do you deal with stress?
I don't care. Okay. I gotta tell you off the air though about that. All right, because after the show, where you at? Why don't you come through? If you just tuned in right now, this is the Rock on the Radio with my cousin, Lady Bex, the SistaHood. And we're live every Friday right here in New York City. DNAradio.net. We're talking about dealing with stress.
Facebook Live.
And we're on Facebook Live right now.
SistaHood. That's us. Lady Bex Levant. That's us. We're live. How do you deal with stress? Call us 917-727-8020. We need those phones to ring. Come on. Multitask. I know you're looking at us on live, but we need those phone calls.
We do.
We need to share the
Your
support.
experience.
Yeah, share your experiences, share what you do, so that there's some people who don't have Facebook Live.
King, stand up, New York City. This
I'm a
is
queen.
Simone chilling with DJ DNA. What?
Okay, G Simone.
Like this. Are we going live? No, on the radio. No. Why do I hear myself so well? Does it matter?
Because you're in the mic.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Can you move the air grease, please?
Those are the buffers in case I fall off. This will fall first.
No,
I'll stop it. You know
I
what I'm saying?
can't see if we're on live with the air grease in the way.
It's a commercial.
Wait, I'm so bad at this.
Oh my.
All this progression. Payola, baby.
Remember, this is how you treat with girls.
So, anyone right now,
We're at the round 4 final.
let me know what you think about the show. Inbox me. If you know me personally, I want you
You guys
to.
talk up.
What? I got talked up?
Oh, no.
Oh. I wonder if they can hear from there. Cause no. Oh,
They can hear. We have the mic here. The mic is here, right? 917-727-8020. Call in live.
See, we're live on like 3 different outlets, and
to eat.
For you?
It wasn't stressful. I
My
didn't
shoulder hurt, right?
My brother Raj did it up with his vegan food.
We're live right now on the radio. This is DNAradio.net. We're live on the Rock on the Radio. My cousin Lady Bex. This is good. You are tuning in to two beautiful black women. We're here right now, giving this platform to talk about our people, our struggle, our happiness, and right now talking about how to deal with stress, black woman culture, the phenomenal women. Okay?
Oh, we did that poem last week.
We did, so I wore the shirt. We did this last week. Right now we're playing some music, which is amazing. If you have your favorite female artist that you want to listen to, give me a shout out on Facebook. Let me know. Tag me. Well, give me something that you want to listen to. Okay? I told you I'm a fan of Nina Simone. I love Erica Badu. Fantasia is dope.
Fantasia is the
I'll tell you
bomb.
something. Fantasia is amazing.
Shout out to Dion in North Carolina.
You go back on the mic.
Okay.
Shout out.
He's on now. He's on live now.
Okay.
Shout out to Dion.
Why am I'm really getting stressed on my shoulders?
Stressing your shoulder.
I don't know why. I need a massage.
Now,
I don't know why I need a massage.
everybody would like a massage. I would like a massage. I know a masseuse.
You do?
Yeah, he was on live last few minutes ago. There's with respect.
He's a masseuse?
Well, I don't know if he's licensed, but
Oh my God.
well,
Right now, listening to music is very amazing. The music is just dope. The camera is too. Oh, okay. We got a request right here. Can you put in Brandy before I walk out of my life?
Song?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They used to say I look like Brandy back in the day with my braids.
Hello, let's go. What's up, cuz?
Yo, this
So
is
come on,
G-Simone,
you can come.
New York City, DJ DNA. Stand up, queens and kings. Stand up, New York City. This is G-Simone chilling with DJ DNA. What?
Hey, what's up? We are back. This is DNAradio.net. We are live around on the radio with Lady Bex. What's up, Lady Bex? Who's from the Bronx? Shout out to the Bronx. See the mad Bronx love right now. What's up, Jersey? What's going on? You know, you got to rep Jersey all the time. What's up?
Harlem.
Right now, we want to give a good shout out to some North Carolina folks. Shout out to Dion in North Carolina who's listening. What's up? Thank you for listening to the SistaHood.
Shout out to Miles Anthony Williams in Harlem.
Okay.
Shout out somebody from Harlem. Yeah.
Think what they downstairs? Let me know, okay? Shout out.
Shout out. Shout out to the SistaHood. This is the SistaHood show where we are discussing how can we cope with stress.
How we coping with stress? What causes our stress? We really want to release the stress. Stress is something that we all go through, and we know that it can actually kill us. So this is actually very important. Even though we're laughing and stuff like that, but you know what? Laughing kind of releases some stress, doesn't it? Right?
A lot of stress.
I love, like you said, you watch a lot of movies, but I like comedies. You know, Kevin Hart is funny.
He's funny as
He is. Kevin Hart makes me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Kit, what's his name? Kit Williams.
Cat Williams.
Cat. I said Kit. No, I didn't. Kit. What's
What's up,
Kit?
Kay? Kiss.
I don't know. That. But what's up? We love you.
Shout out to Keys.
But yeah.
What up?
Comedy makes me laugh. So I like watching comedy. I know it's like Cat Williams. That's his name.
Cat Williams.
Yo, he's funny. He's funny. Who else is funny? Who's some female comedians that make this laugh?
What's that chick from?
I know there's some more, but they always gotta look like her.
What's the chick from? What's the movie?
Tiffany Haddish.
Girls Trip.
Tiffany Haddish.
She's funny as heck.
She is hilarious.
If you could get in the laugh,
And
and
she Maddie. She'll but yeah, like I said, some more. We always look like some more. But I had a short haircut back in the day, like some more. They say I look like some more. But I think they called me every black dark skinned chick out there. I was like NDRE, Serena Williams.
Last week, Serena.
People always say, I'm like, no, I'm not 6 feet tall, and I don't have abs.
They always said I look like Brandy.
And my bank account doesn't look like that either.
I know her abs must have changed.
Abs,
Exercise, tennis.
Yep.
Pick up a sport, man. I like to step. I like to dance.
Yes.
I love tennis.
We love to dance.
Yeah, we
That
love
was
to
the
dance.
stress, right? We definitely love to dance.
Dance, booty popping, everything. Shopping,
Nothing. Let me tell you something about booty popping.
arms shaking.
Let me tell you something about booty popping. If you look at I saw a lot of videos on African dances, and in African culture, moving your body is the thing.
It is. I just went to took a bunch of kids to Sister Africa in the city on 42nd Street. And there's a lot about stepping where that came from. Like our girls and our boys, they just do steps, but it comes from something, right? It comes from our sisters, our ancestors.
Our ancestors. So we love to do that.
When they took the drums away, they started to do the music with their hands.
I love the sound of the drum. I love music though. I love especially live music. Live music is just amazing. You know what I'm saying? I listen to any genre of music anyway. Like I love opera. I love hip hop. Definitely love R&B. I like some rock also. Like one type of music I'm not really feeling though. Like heavy metal, like rah, you know that.
I'm not really into rap that much, especially this new rap. I'm like, what the heck are they saying? I'm like, I need to listen clearly.
The mumble rap. Remember that? You didn't see the thing on Facebook where Snoop Dogg like makes fun of them?
No,
He was on somebody's show. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about.
you know, it's another way people release stress. They release stress by talking about it. So this is that sport for when we talk about.
Is that why I call you?
What's going? Maybe what's going on in our lives.
I appreciate it.
That's why they say that everyone has a skill set. My skill set is listening.
And mine is talking. What's my skill set?
You're on this cold on the phone.
That's my skill set.
Oh, back, lady man.
That seems more like I'm needy.
No,
I'm another skill set.
You're not needy. You learn how to cope with your stress by talking about it, right? So some people keep it inside, and that adds up to anger. So being able to talk about it is a good thing.
It is a good
That's
thing.
a great thing.
But people can become angry, and that could just being too angry could destroy lives.
And holding it in, you just exploding.
Exactly, ladies. Let's not hold in that stress. Let's not hold in that anger. Let's find ways to deal with that. Let's find ways to release that and to help our mind, our body, and our soul. We need all that to be released. And so, right now, we're discussing and coping with that.
You did something on here about
Coping with that stress, that negative energy, right? Yes. Everybody's talking about energy, right? And so, I think what we need to do is discuss getting that negative energy off.
All that toxic inside your body.
All those.
Take a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider
Vinegar.
Does it work?
It does work.
What does it work for what?
It works for everything. Just your whole entire Google apple cider vinegar, grass, and you like all of it.
Well, I'm saying that because I keep taking that and going to work.
Oh no, I mean it doesn't work like that. Depending on your body, like
this needs to be.
You might want to mix it with water. Like sometimes it burns your milk.
What?
No, but it depends on the person. Like for me, I'm fine with something. Used to drink it.
Oh, you drink it every day?
So it's good. It's good for the skin. You see my skin?
Really? Is it popping?
It's popping, right?
Okay.
You think my skin is popping, guys, on Facebook?
Somebody told me my face was beat, and I'm like, cool. I'm not wearing any makeup.
Beat.
I mean, like makeup. Right? That's the right term.
Oh, no, beat.
I'm not too hip.
To me, I think beat is like higher than drain.
No, you ever heard that?
No, I never heard that.
Get my face beat.
I need to get back in the streets then.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to everyone who does makeup.
I want to know how.
It's just a shout out.
It's like, how many of you out here put makeup on your face? That's like releasing because some people, I walk into the store, their eyebrows be on. What's that word they use? Flea?
Well, we're not saying anything that's for young folks, but I don't want to sound crazy.
Their eyebrows look like
Let me
literally.
tell you, my eyebrows look great. You
Covering
see
my
these
eyebrows up right now because
things? You see me on Facebook Live? You see these
my eye
eyebrows?
person Anna's not in town.
So this lady, I don't know where she's from. She's from Thailand or something like that. But she made these look beautiful. But that releases stress too. That does relieve stress. Getting my nails done. Then we talk about
feet done.
yes. Remember last week we were discussing loving ourselves, and I said one thing I do to love myself is I get my nails and my feet and my eyebrows done. Yo, I do that because it releases stress. That is why I do those things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love them because that's what it does for me. It definitely does that for me. Talking about it does help. You know, that's why I call you every morning. I call her my mother. She doesn't ask me to stress all the time. She just reminds me of things I shouldn't be doing. Thanks, mommy. But I need to talk to her every morning. That does relieve stress.
I know talking about stuff does really stress
does.
because when you hold it in, that's when you get angry. And if you're like me,
Okay.
and you hold it in sometimes, I don't do it anymore, but I used to hold it in so much that when that stressful moment occurs or something triggers me, I just like,
Explode.
I'm like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
And I tend to not want to get there, so now I've learned how to express my stress and what's bothering me.
Okay, so one of my Facebook is one of my soror, shout out to my soror right there, Danielle. She was talking about sometimes you don't realize that you're stressed. Maybe that's the truth.
Yeah.
You don't realize, but you start feeling like physical things begin to happen to you, and I think that's a good red flag, right? Like your shoulders all of a sudden hurting, people's hair falling out. That is real. Okay, hair falling out, headache thing. So getting calls.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
No,
This is the
we just got
DNAradio
the whole going.
live. You are on the air. We are talking about stress. Hello?
Get off speaker. Get off speaker.
Say, can you please take your phone off speaker and talk into the your live? So you just talk about stress and praying, right? So praying that's one thing. Oh, sorry.
Turn it down.
That's one thing that can help out with stress, right? Sir?
Did our caller disappear? Oh, and he hung up.
Yeah.
But one thing he said, our caller just said that pray, and that's absolutely correct. There are several verses in the Bible that gives us not to fret, and so why worry? You can pray.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that something about that? But thank you so much for that. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right.
My son has this song that he always listens to by that's his name, but when the prayers
Oh,
go
never mind, I
up,
got it.
when the prayers go up, the blessings come down. A chance to wrap up. So I was in the shower yesterday listening to that. When the prayers go up.
Oh, that's what it is. Who said that? Chance the Rapper? I like Chance the Rapper.
So do I.
I love him. So come back for rock. Everybody listen to that? Did you listen to that on Saturday Night Live? No? Oh, that's the best song ever. Come back for rock. Sorry about
Well,
what
I didn't hear that.
And also
we gotta
Drew Hill.
that's awesome. But yeah, Chance the Rapper, great. I need to listen to that song. Shout out to Susie Chapstick out there in Texas. That's my fans. What's up? I'm listening right now. But we're talking about dealing with stress and coping with stress and something right before that caller called. I was going to say something. I totally forgot. A friend of mine, my other soror right here. Having
Stressful. Yes, I have.
You can talk
two
about
of
that,
them.
right?
Oh my, let me tell you, especially boys. But my daughter, so I have two older boys, and one is 22, one is 18. And my daughter was just turned 13, so that is stressful. Dealing with the stress of it reminded me of. I might have gave my mom those things stresses. My mother reminded me yesterday that I did. Having like I'm really strict on my children. Strict for good reason.
Which
For
machine
good
you use?
reason. And sometimes what happens with you are too strict on your children, they tend to want to tell a little white lie or a little lie. Because they feel like you're not going to allow them to go anywhere. Like you said, I don't get a chance to hang out with my friends, but I'd rather you come to me and tell me you want to hang out with your friends.
Right.
So that was real stressful to know that my daughter
I could
to a lie. Yeah.
That is very stressful. I think that is, I think that could happen at a very young age.
Yeah. Oh, listen, as young as 3 years old.
She's lying already?
Oh, already.
You mentally don't know what lying is until you lie.
3 years old. It's younger. Where I think it's more of a, they don't know that they're lying. It's more of a,
Okay.
so that's,
Yeah, but no, that is right. I know that it is stressful.
so stressful.
Children, it's not the children that is stressful. I think it's the
events
events that happen that could be very stressful. And I'm not into that teenage. I don't have any teenagers yet, but I do have a preteen.
And it's soon coming.
Soon come. Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't stop when they become teenagers. According to my mom, even as the kids get older,
Right.
we always. Sometimes we stress our parents out. We don't realize that we stress our parents out.
I think I still stress my parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they worry. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what age we are. We're
Right.
still their children. So when
So stress doesn't stop.
it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So that's why we have to have this forum to
Mhm.
understand how can we cope with that stress and what are some great examples or great things that we can do to release some of the stress.
And we're talking about it right now. You have tuned in to the SistaHood. We are live right now on DNAradio.net. We're here every Friday from 8 to, is it past 2 o'clock?
It's past 7
Oh
o'clock.
my gosh.
We
I
don't
didn't
put
know that.
the shows that come on the station.
Yes, we need that.
Yeah,
Okay, so we are live right now. We used to be at 8 to 10 o'clock, but we started a little later today because we're having Thanksgiving special
It's in plastic.
Peasy early in the morning. We're going to give a shout out to the other shows that located on the station. We have the True School Show starring XP 225, Knowledge Not Garbage, every Wednesday and Thursday at 3:30 p.m. and Saturday at 9:30 p.m. And we also have the DNA Show and the Doc and Peasy Show every Wednesday from 6 to 8. And actually, Doc and Peasy came out today right before our show right here, their little Thanksgiving special. And also we have, of course, the SistaHood Show starring
Barack Lady Bex.
Barack. Go ahead.
Every Friday from 8 to 10 a.m. Also, Queen Mother Lois every first Saturday at 7:30 a.m. All of these shows are based out of New York City, Pacific time, right? Pacific
No,
time?
it's actually Easter.
Oh, sorry. Eastern time. Live on the DNAradio.net. So please visit us on DNAradio.net. We are live on Facebook under Andy Lee. So please check us out every Friday.
Andy Lee is like the dopest producer ever.
DNA, Andy Lee is the producer. So please check out his page, Andy Lee,
Friend him. You see all the other shows that we have on there, too.
Facebook.com.
So you want to know what our topic is for tonight? Our topic right now, we're talking about dealing with emotional stress. I'll keep on saying emotional stress. Oh my God.
It's emotions.
It is, but dealing with stress, okay? And a lot of Black women in our community have stress, and we get the double dose of it sometimes. And we want to know, how do we deal with this? If you have your sisters and you have your friends and you know they're dealing with stress, how do they cope with the stress? Or how do you help them and pick them up? You are listening right now live. This is DNAradio.net live. This is Rock on the Radio with her cuz, Lady Bex.
Yo, this is G Stand up, queens and kings. Stand up, New York City.
I like that.
This is G DJ DNA. Okay?
Did you hear already? Yes. Did you hear? I got y'all the link to YouTube. You already yesterday? Did you hear already? The one who's giving the one who does the drop.
Yeah.
You heard the link? The YouTube link I sent you yesterday?
I did not, I saw it, but I didn't click on it. Hi, everybody. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening. This is Rock on the Radio. Wink, wink. And we're, oh my gosh, and we're listening live right now. We got Lauren Hill playing in the background. Ooh, we have Lauren Hill playing in the background. We do play live music. So please listen in. Right now, what I want you to do, I want you to go on to DNAradio.net. And I want you to listen to us live there too. We do, it's also a podcast. So after the show, it gets uploaded right into the SistaHoodSpeaks.com. You can listen to that. Listen to us anytime you like. Only live right here. Only right here. 3 to 10 o'clock. 10. Oh my God, what the heck did I just say? Right here. Hey.
Oliver?
We're here every Friday. And guess
Friday
what?
from 8 to 10.
And after 10 o'clock. And we're still
Lady
here.
Bex, she's Larat. She keep forgetting to look up. Let's
Ooh,
look up.
I have my own. I'm about to lose my battery. My battery time, y'all. Anyway, hey, I see a lot of my friends are here. Hey, what's up? We're live right here in the studio.
917-727-8020. Call us
Right
up.
here. We got to remind ourselves to look up. We got 3 different Facebook Lives going on. So if you go to my page, if you go to my personal page, and I'm live on there, or you actually can go to Lady Beck's page. That's her personal page over there. If you go back to Lady Beck, personally like that.
Lady Bex had Beck Floyd.
Shout out to my Instagram followers on The Rock Lewis. Please follow me on The Rock Lewis. Everything I talk about on there is pertaining to the SistaHood show. Hey everybody, I'm still here. I have 3 different corners I gotta listen to. I gotta look to. Okay. How's my hair look? Like my hair? Okay. But hey, what's up to She Money? I see you, boo. I see you.
Who's that?
I see you too. Right there. What's up to everybody watching on Facebook Live? Any questions? If you have any advice talking about dealing with stress, what do you do to cope with stress? What are some things that trigger stress if you're dealing with the medical field in order to, tell us a couple of things that we help you give us a call. We're on live. And the number is right here. 917-727-8020. Thank you. That's the other producer. Our wonderful audio engineer. 917-727-8020. And we got you to stay, right, boo? I gave you those cookies. Those Ritz crackers. Well, we thank you for basically tuning in. We're having a lot of fun here. Our show's a little extended today because we had a Thanksgiving.
It's our Thanksgiving show. So we need to give it thanks to the SistaHood and DNAradio.net.
Live from New York. Everybody, what's up? Talk to me. Y'all watching, I want you to talk to me. I need something to talk about. This is like,
Exactly.
we need like another like a round table discussion. This is the grown sisters. Join the conversation. How you deal with stress? Right now, you're supposed to be drinking water. Let me tell you about that. You drink water, and that helps you deal with stress. Oh, we got soda, but we're supposed to be drinking water. I don't want soda. Wait, what you say? I don't want soda. Yes. Stop. I can't see. You gotta stop. All right. Headphones back on. Let's start. Okay. I got a cough. Horrible.
Stand up. Kings and kings, stand up, New York City. This is G. Simone chilling with DJ DNA. What?
Hey, I'm a queen, man. What about you, Lady Larat? I'm a queen. I'm loving that queenness. So, we always start out or finish our show with a quote, right? The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. So if we know that sometimes someone said on your Facebook Live that they don't know if they're stressed, right? So there's always those symptoms, right, that we can try to control. So if your head is hurting and it's continuing to hurt, there's a reason why your head is hurting. Your head just don't hurt unless you got some tight braids from the Africans. You know what I mean? Because they braid really tight sometimes. But there's always reasons why our heads hurt. There's reasons why our shoulders hurt. I know for me, my shoulder hurts all the time because I'm carrying this heavy bag. Mm-hmm. But that usually is my right side. My left side is hurting. I know something's going on. Or sometimes you may breathe a little hard. Your chest is hurting.
That's not good.
Then you start to sit back and you think about what happened throughout the day or throughout my weekend is making me feel this way.
Right.
Your body always tells you.
Your body
that
does tell
something's
you.
going on.
Before the doctor.
Sometimes we just tend to not listen to our body. So if you hear nothing, you don't listen to anything that we say today. The one thing we do want you to listen to is, please be sure to check your thermostat, or check your, what's not your thermostat? What's it?
I don't know.
What's it called? Your dashboard.
Oh, your
right?
dashboard.
So if we in a car, we're driving, we always look at that dashboard when that light comes up, like Lady Rock said, with the gas, like that thing comes up, or if
That gas light.
the gas light comes up, or if the check engine light comes on, something comes up, we need to remind ourselves to check our own dashboards to find out what's going on. So we don't have that thing, but we do have that little pain or something that's happening that makes us want to check it out. So if you don't listen to anything that we say, remember that we have to check in on ourselves, figuring out what that stress is, and knowing what can we do to cope with it. How do you cope with your stress?
Well, I told you one of the things was dancing. We said I do a couple things. I'm stressed a lot. Hence, this is why we have the show right now because I'm stressed a lot. So I often want to see what other people do that relieve their stress. And if we can get a caller in, that'd be wonderful. We're not going to miss any calls tonight. We're going to be on it tonight. But we want to know how to relieve stress. Dancing definitely does it for me. Breathing does it for me. Water, I do drink water, but who knew that water actually was another healer for stress, and that's amazing. So drink your water, guys. Drink that agua. It's very important that you do that. Also, at the moment, and we discussed this last week, and we were discussing loving yourself and things you do to love yourself. And at that moment right now, you want to say to yourself, at any moment, in any stage of your life, you want to say that you love yourself. Same thing for stress. You want to, at that moment, deal with it right there. What can you do to get yourself some relief? I don't know why I'm having a problem with different words. Relief. I gotta see it. I'm a visual learner, right? So you have to find it right now in your present place. It's very important to try doing that. You could be doing that on the way home. You can turn your music on, turn your music off. Find that special place. This is very important that us as Black women need to acknowledge that this stuff does happen. It really does.
And then you keep on talking about that emotional stress. So that is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the emotions that some people, like you said earlier, some people lose weight when they're stressed out. That's me. Some people gain weight. Some people say, "Oh, I'm an emotional eater," right? So those are some of the signs. If you're noticing that you eat a lot of chocolate lately, or she over here eating these Ritz crackers. Chocolate Ritz crackers.
You ever try these Ritz crackers?
What's that box at? Let me show it to the audience.
So we want a commercial from Nestle.
So we want a commercial from Nestle. Nestle, if you're hearing us. So look at this. This is the Ritz fudge crackers, covered fudge crackers. Who would have thought?
We want a commercial from Poland
We want a
Spring.
commercial from Poland Spring. Come on.
Pay the bills down here. Back to the end of the month.
So we want to come up with a quote, right? Or something of our own. Like, we have all these prayers that people pray out, right? So talking to yourself. Last week we talked about self-love and what that is. Looking in the mirror and telling yourself you love yourself. How about saying, how about everyone that's listening live and who's listening on the radio? Let's say, today I refuse to stress myself out. Today I refuse to stress myself out about things that I cannot control. So we can make ourselves say that or do some of those things, because you can't control a lot, right?
Right.
We only have control over certain things, and the one thing we have control over is control about our body. So what can we do to relieve some of those stresses?
We talked about that last week again. I think all these shows that we're doing are tying right into each other, talking about loving ourselves and everything, right? And so one thing that we talk about loving ourselves, what was that we just said?
Today I refuse to stress this thing.
Affirmations.
Yes, affirmation.
That's what, that's right. That is something we do to relieve our stress. I'm going to get those two words together. Relief and release. Relax, relate, really. Hey, remember that? Yes. Oh
Relax,
my God.
Release.
Wasn't that from a different world?
I don't know which world it was from, but I remember it. Well, that's really.
It was. Wasn't that? Oh no, that was Debbie Allen. She was doing that on. Was talking to Jasmine Guy.
I don't remember. I remember that saying it, but I don't know where it comes from. But yeah, it sounds like something a different world would do. Shout out to a different world.
Shout out to Black Colleges University.
Yes. Yeah. So yes, we always try to have our shows relate to each other, like the self-love show, like Bougie Village. Like with Stress Our Village right now is our audience, right? Helping us realize, and this is how far we're trying to get people to understand that stress is real. You know what I mean? It's real in everyday life. So how can we help support? And maybe we should do like a walk,
Stress walk. How about stress 5K?
Stress
I don't think
5K.
right now like that. That's what I'm probably bringing on some stress.
It might take it away. Come on, you release
Thinking
it.
about that.
Release it.
If you're just tuning in right now, this is the SistaHood, where we are empowering Black women all across the world. Shout out to everyone that's listening in Europe. Shout out to everyone listening in South Carolina and also in Atlanta, Virginia, all the states that I know you're listening to. Text me, letting me know. I appreciate you. And we definitely appreciate you listening to us around the country. This is a form that we were given to uplift and empower the sisterhood. It's very important that we do this. It's very important that our children listen to this, our daughters listen to this, and that we share this information to everyone out there. This is something that maybe this is releasing my stress.
Yeah.
I believe talking like this, it definitely does. We are DNAradio.net, and this is the SistaHood, and we are live every Friday, usually from 8 to 10. Tonight, we kind of, we're living on the edge a little bit over here.
That's all because we don't work tomorrow.
Word up.
We got that 4-day weekend.
Yo, this is G Simone chilling in New York City with DJ.
Because our DJ
Stand
did it.
up, queens and kings, stand up, New York City. This is G Simone chilling with DJ DNA. But what?
What is this?
And we're clear.
Okay, we will control your volume control, right?
Yeah.
What are we what time are we
2 more songs and call it. It's up to y'all.
okay, so I'm like,
It's up to y'all. 2 more songs.
right.
DNAradio.net. Call us, guys. We waiting for those phone calls.
Call us. Want to see my shirt? Let me put pants up.
It's still
I
on
should have went the
there.
other way.
Well, still good at camera.
Oh, no, she's in the camera.
I'm here. Phenomenal woman. Talk about this last week was our last quote from last week. Okay? Maya Angelou, rest in peace to that queen. Phenomenal woman. You still have it?
Oh, you thought that was like
Yes, it is.
They sell our own t-shirts. All that stuff.
Hello.
What week is this? Only number 4?
4.
But look
That's
how
what
much
somebody
we've done.
And that's what somebody
praise
said
to God.
on my live. They said, where's the t-shirts, the logo, and the hats? I'll wear it.
It's coming soon.
Oh, that's
So
so
you
funny.
had the hats on you on TV. I just thought about
yes.
it. Get them the hats. 20.
Say something about the word.
Right there, by the water, by the water.
He's not even cooking.
I can
By the
go
water.
get
You got it, right by the water. See, you got it, you got it.
Dip in
I
chocolate.
get it.
We only do it during the holiday season.
That's Damien's artist.
Olive sands. Ow. My head.
Yo, this is G Simone chilling in New York City with DJ. Stand up, queens and kings.
Who makes them?
New York City. This is G
Ritz.
Simone chilling with DJ DNA. But what?
Yeah, love homie. Recognize game
See it?
face.
Who's that? I'm talking about.
Elevate, educate.
It's a girl. He's a guest. He's a special guest with a
Oh,
girl.
okay. Let's make sure it's clean.
Miss Queen Pride.
Oh, that's thinking.
Is my hat crooked?
Yes. So you want it like that?
Is that crooked? Is that crooked?
We're gonna close on Superwoman by Alicia Keys.
Okay.
The other song, Queen Latifah, our subscription ran out.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So when you
You know what? You took a
No, we
picture of
don't like
us.
it. We just tried it. I don't like it.
Excuse me. You took a picture of us.
Oh. Oh, do the selfie from the monitor first. Then, then we'll take the.
Y'all, you know what you're doing.
How you do that?
Go ahead.
No, all they have to do is look up at the monitor and take their camera at the monitor.
This
I mean,
record?
look at the.
This is recording?
Yeah, this is the what?
No, this is a recording later on.
Oh, yeah.
Where, let me see.
Well, as soon when it completes, then we should be able to download it off of Facebook. But we need to do it from either the HP or the Mac Mini using Firefox.
Oh, that's it. Where's the camera sitting in us? Where's the camera? Where's the camera on here?
The
Oh,
camera
you
on
get
here.
my phone. Get my phone. Get my phone. Right, now use my phone. Take a picture. At the bottom, it's at the bottom. Not to go too far, right at the bottom.
Can I take a picture of this?
Huh?
Can I just take a picture?
It probably does, but
Yeah, but what's
sure ain't know that was you. First time using it.
So it's a camera.
Good.
1 second, yeah, 1 second.
Make sure the focus is there. I just focus messing.
Smile.
Wait, so that.
Yo, we need a DJ. What's up, P-Boy? P-Boy? Going from 8 to 10. Oh.
Yo, this is G. Simone chilling in New York City with DJ DNA. Stand up, queens and kings. Stand up, New York City. This is G. Simone chilling with DJ DNA. Papa.
Hey, what's up? And we're back. This is the SistaHood with LaRock and Lady Bex, and we're talking about dealing with our stress and what we do to release our stress. Thank you. I have to get that out. We're going to close down the show in a couple of minutes. We want to thank everybody for listening tonight. Everybody who was on all the regions of lives, lives. Yeah, lives. Right? We want to thank everybody for listening. We definitely appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening with.
Chocolate for stress.
Oh my gosh. How is this going? That's crazy. We have no time.
Celine, LaRock's phone just reminded her that sometimes she might eat chocolate to relieve some of that stress.
That's crazy.
She had those crackers.
I need that to remind me to stop eating the
That
crackers.
was good. Those crackers were really thick. But we
Good
need
one.
you to come on, hit us up. Let us know how you relieve your stress. What's going on with you?
Hit the camera. Check it.
We're still in the air.
Too loud?
No. Not too loud.
What is it that you do to release some of that stress that you might have? Anything else? Call us at 917 727.
Sorry. My malfunction with my phone here. 917-727-8020. That's live when you do want to listen in on the radio. We talked about dealing with stress, coping about stress, and things we do to release, there you go, that stress that we are talking about right now. Unless you wanted to keep going.
It's 5 minutes to 11 o'clock.
It's almost 11 o'clock. We've been here since, we've been here since 10 o'clock.
Yep.
We had a little Thanksgiving music hour. And then we want to thank everyone for joining us today. And it's like we're in church. But thank you for joining us today.
You
Give
join
the
us
benediction.
today.
Um,
And so as a reminder, so we have 8 natural stress relievers and you guys can try. So all this stuff is on, you can find some stuff on Google to help you learn how to release some of that stress, like the breathing app that we talked about, like Miss LaRock. Miss LaRock has a Fitbit where her Fitbit reminds her to breathe. My iPhone watch reminds me to breathe every 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, every here and then I get a buzz on my arm to tell me that I have to breathe. We talked about exercise and yoga and how that helps. Also meditation. So some people who they meditate, devotional prayers, can do that as well. How many of you guys out there do acupuncture? I did acupuncture. That's really a real stress relief. Like if you have that tension in your shoulders, find you a great acupuncture out there. That works as well. Your diet. Changing your diet, how you eat it. We talked about how all our shows are they connect to each other, like journaling. Keep it a journal. Journal your days, your day in and day out. What happens when you wake up in the morning, where you can start to look and see what those stresses are.
Now, as a reminder, we know that all these things they take time, and they take time to do, to journal, to exercise. So we have to listen to our bodies and do these things and make time for these things. And last week's show, loving ourselves, we have to take time to love ourselves. Many of us women, we have no issue with loving everyone else and taking care of everyone else. Those are some unique qualities that we have within us. However, we kind of neglect ourselves, and we don't want to do that. That creates the stress,
And one thing I just looked at now, that chocolate actually releases stress. That's dark chocolate.
Hey,
Rock.
that means LaRock.
That's dark chocolate. So stress, whether it's crazy, it's a crazy deadline, a crazy boss, or mind numbing, these remedies can help. So some of those things that we can do to help support ourselves, talk about lavender and how I take an Epsom salt lavender bath. And you can also buy the lavender oil. And in your house, like if you don't have a burner, you can boil some water, get an old pot that you don't use, pour like some of the lavender in that pot and let the boiling water go around your house, like you walk into. It just releases so much stress.
A lot of people who are women who are giving birth, naturally they're using like lavender to smell.
Yeah.
A lot of providers, they're actually giving that, not to ingest, but to smell it. We do that. Right. So when we are in the midst of stressful moments, we have to remember as we goes down, we're going to give yourself permission to calm down before putting out the fires, right? Before we kind of, that anger moment that comes in. We want to tell ourselves that what is the most responsible thing for you to do right now? Take care of yourself. Did you hear that, ladies?
Take care of yourself.
Taking care of yourself. What can you do to take care of yourself? Taking time to regain your composure, your sense of well-being before taking action or making a decision. That breathing technique, it works. If you follow me on my personal Instagram page, I do like these breathing exercises. I mean, just basically just taking pictures and showing you the position I'm in to breathe. And I do that for a couple of things. To relieve some stress and also to control my breathing because, the winter months has my lungs, I'm coughing, all kinds of stuff, kind of things like that. Sorry, I don't know what language that was. And then getting off the treadmill. I'm out of breath. So
we end this with another quote.
Yes.
Remember, most of your stress comes from the way you respond, not the way life is. Adjust your attitude and all that extra stress is gone.
You're listening to DNAradio.net.
Say it again.
Remember, most of your stress comes from the way you respond, not the way life is. Adjust your attitude and all that extra stress is gone.
You're listening right now to the SistaHood on DNAradio.net. Live today, we enjoyed the show. We'll see you next week on Friday.
My birthday
The
weekend.
birthday show with Lady Bex. You're listening to the SistaHood on DNAradio.net. This is Laura on the radio with Lady Bex. We're glad you joined us.
And please leave this today with no stress. Because I'm walking out. We going to dance. Dance
Peace,
off.
bestie. Peace, y'all.
Later.
Wait, but while we're still live on.
Huh?
Oh, we live on Facebook.
Facebook.
Hey, Chuck.
Y'all want to be up with us dancing?
Oh, you still on? You turn it off when you're ready, but still on.
Thank you for joining. Oh,
Sorry.
Whenever you turn it off.
I need to shut down.
All right, great show, ladies. Great show. Great show.
thank you.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Started off.
What should do us? What should do us? What do you think?
Now I want to take over Prairie Home
He
Companion.
wants his own show now.
Oh, really?
Oh, see?
That's my father.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I know. Goodbye.
Because you soon it was over too.
Soon as it's over, he
I
goes.
It's still on.
I know.
Oh, you want me?
No,
Oh.
that's because it's, don't
Oh.
worry about that. Don't worry about that. Once you
Oh, it should be off.
So,
It's still on. Turn it off, huh?
all right, right there. Corrections. Oh. That gets me stressed up. They annoy me. What?
There's some notes from last time. I don't know if you need this or not. Front and back.
Okay.
If it's not important, I'll just put it on the side. Nothing? Okay. How's the Bluetooth out there? It's the last song right here.
Okay.
No, it was good. It was good. I'm telling you. Believe me, if it was a good, I'll let you know.
Very nice, very enjoyable. I was
You
like,
like it?
yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know why the calls didn't come through. I don't know.
Please don't take for that problem. I just heard something cool over here.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, thank you.
Is that trash can, ladies? We'll break the rules. But there's a trash can.
No.
I'm moving. Oh,
You're used to it.
No, this was over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, got the garbage. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Oh, they already read
Should we
it.
off? We should be off, Frank, please. Like, it's
I
a,
think it's trying to, I think it's trying to like save. Finish saving.
It's funny that you hooked it up to the camera and they have advertisements for the camera now.
oh, that's how they do it. They show you, they got cookies all the way around.
Yeah.
Everybody can see that?
This is Facebook trolling.
Everybody sees that, Frank? The commercial?
What? the
Well,
commercial?
not to take.
No, well, depends.
We should get a PC. We should get, they owe us some money, right? And all those commercials we get for these cookies and things, you gotta hit it. You got sales rep. Hello, the sales rep. You gotta hit them up. Show them the film. Hey, we gave you a free commercial. Now you owe us a commercial.
I will do so. We'll do one thing at a time.
You said they were moving too slow.
Huh?
And you said they were moving
No.
too slow. X, Frank, did you X out the Facebook, Frank, please?
Oh,
No, I'll take care of it.
Wire.
I'll move the garbage guy. I have something else in it. And leave it there. I'll take care of it. What's your birthday news for today?
Leave it where though?
Wherever you had it before. We were there before.
Here.
That's cool. I'll take care of it. Okay, we gotta switch to anybody have a mic open? Okay, we have a mic open. So we gotta switch to this way. No. You're right.